So today I want to talk about self-love. And self-love is a reflection of inside and out. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap my hair really quick for you guys, for me, and for you. You know how to do a triangle, triangle, triangle. I like to leave hair out. Excuse my view. Needs to be rubbed in. I usually like to leave a little something out. Oh, I was playing in the rain today, so my curl didn't curl. My curl just is like really flat. So, but we're gonna leave it like that. Another way. And I'm just gonna tuck it underneath that. And voila. So today, I'm just doing the girly thing. Ladies, sometimes you just gotta treat yourself, and if you don't have the money, or let's not say you don't ever, let's not say you don't have, let's just say you don't want to spare the money because you have other things that's earmarked that you need to do, and that's called being responsible. But sometimes you have to treat yourself, and that just consists of treating yourself, like literally doing it for yourself. You don't necessarily have to go out and pay somebody, So we know how to do this. We can just take our own chip fingernail polish off ourselves at home. $1, shout out, Family Dollar. $1, take off our fingernail polish. And, we can't just take off our fingernail polish, we have to set the mood, right? So not only am I going to take off my fingernail polish, I am going to, hold on, put this top back on because we do not need a mess. I don't have time for this. I don't want to clean up. Is set the atmosphere. I have some English rose. See that? English rose incense, and it smells, oh my goodness, so good. It smells so good. And yeah, disregard if you hear the background family in the background. So yeah, we're gonna light an incense for this moment that we are about to share and do for ourselves. So go get your fingernail polish, go get your cotton balls, light your incense, and let's just be girly girls. So speaking of girly girls, ladies, guys, I say they're pretty simple besides having to go and get like their hair cut. and maybe go pick out an outfit. They're in and out usually. But we have a lot more that we have to take care of. We have our hair, we have our eyebrows, we have makeup sometimes, we have nails, we have to shave, some people shave their legs and other body parts and all of that. But at the end of the day, how you take care of yourself is a direct reflection of how someone else should take care of you, or even better. So take care of yourself and maintain yourself, because you don't want someone to come into your life who feels like, oh, well, she's low maintenance, I don't have to do nothing for her. Always take care of yourself and always be the best reflection of yourself, even if you are going to the grocery store. I'm not saying go get fly all the way or anything like that. But as natural woman as I am, I'm still together. You know what I mean? Regardless if my hair is bone straight or curly or up in a bun, or if I wrap it like this, which I love to do, because I embrace my ethnic side and Wakanda. But I just like to set the atmosphere. So I'm gonna sit this in my candle. This is my prayer candle. So today I want to talk about self-love. And self-love is a reflection of inside and out. It has to start inside. It has to come from a place of peace. And even if you don't have that peace, that's where you start to gain that peace again, from the inside out, not from the outside in. Some people go shopping, and I can understand that. I'm not knocking what you do. I'm not knocking what we do. I am guilty too. I've done it. But what I want us to try to start doing is doing things differently. When you know better, you do better, so that you can heal better, and so that you can be better for yourself and for maybe that potential mate in your life, or as a sister, or a better friend. Like, being able to give sound advice even when you're still going through it. When I make a comment like that, it makes me think of a Bible scripture where it says, how can I tell you to do something, basically, when I'm doing it too? Basically, if I have a plank in my eye, how can I tell you to take the plank out your eye? First, I got to remove it from my own. And the Bible has a lot of references to real things that's going on in our life, but so does so many other so many other psychologists and theorists, and just people who have many books, who've written many quotes, and who have a very positive or out of the ordinary aspect when they think of life. When they say it, it's almost like, oh, I never thought of it like that. But that's why it's good to read all kinds of things. And the Bible, for me, it's full of parables, but it's full of those type of parables that are directly connected to what you may be going through. And so are many other quotes. But I say that one because so many times, we're trying to shape and help someone else, especially our men, ladies. And we have to shape and help ourselves. So that's why today is about self-love. Let's toast to that. Self-love. So, with that being said, just as much as I believe in the Bible, and I question a lot of things, and when I say belief in the Bible, it's a belief system that stands firm with me because of how it relates to my now life. Some things I have many, many questions about. Other things I accept it because it relates to my life. But what I found out, the longer you live, the more experienced and relatable the Bible becomes. And so does many of the other philosophies that come from other philosophers. So, it's all about self-education and trying to maybe even in some aspect unwind what you learned and trying to relearn. But relearning self-love, especially if you've been the type of person that has always been trying to be almost like the light in your family or the light in the relationship. And you may have not always been the light. You may have been the person that was absorbing the light. That happens. And when you end up in a relationship where you are the light, or you are the one in your family that everyone looks to as some type of, I don't want to say saint because nobody's perfect, but the one in your family that, people assume that things is just going so perfectly for, when it's really not like that. They're looking on the outside, but you're feeling a certain type of way on the inside. So self-love is so important, because when you don't self-love, you self-medicate. You self-medicate with depression. You self-medicate with alcohol, drugs, even sex. You just start doing things just to find that peace of love, that serenity, but it only lasts for that moment. And even sometimes in that moment, it doesn't feel like serenity. So just as much as I believe in God, in the God of heaven, and believe in the Bible, and the philosophies that the Bible teach, whether it's been written or rewritten by man or not, if it applies, you can't deny it, especially if it's applying to your life presently. There are, again, some things in the Bible that you have to question, and there's nothing wrong with questioning, but search and find yourself approved, and don't allow confusion to baffle you, because at the end of the day, just as transparent as you want information to be, you have to still go out and research it, and then find your peace. Find your peace, find your salvation, find your spirituality, And for me, the Bible's been something that's been with me all my life, period. And, coming into understanding how the Bible's been rewritten, I've been through all of those conversations. And that's why, you have to take the time out to self-love, meaning sit down, read the Bible, figure out what it is that you don't understand, figure out what it is that you don't know, and then you go you go to other philosophies, other books that will help explain the Bible, or help help you find that balance. So again, that's a part of self-love, your spirituality. And I'm talking about the Bible so much because that is what we have grown up on, especially as African Americans. And I must say, for the first time in my life, I've never heard so many African Americans say they didn't believe in God. I was blown away by it. And that was because I was just coming into, the realization of research and understanding myself, and then finally opening my eyes to see what some of the churches have been doing, which has been causing people to flock away from the church, and it's because of man, and man is not God, so they always make mistakes. And the problem is, we go to church and think that the preacher is supposed to be the one to say you heal, when your healing comes from the inside, and your personal relationship with your God, your Father God of heaven, the being that created this being within you. God is within us, but before we were here, we were within Him, within the atmosphere, within the element, within space and time, and all of the scientific ways of explaining it, including the natural ways that the mind can wrap around the concept. So, again, just as I believe in the Bible and its teachings, especially applying to my life, I also believe in cleansing, and cleansing with certain elements such as sage. Now, for so many years, I thought that this was like a demonic thing because of how I've seen it displayed on movies, how I've seen it displayed with certain women in my life, and I didn't understand why they were liking it, that I've seen. And again, that comes with your own understanding, your self-love. This is self-love. When you have the meaning and you know the meaning, and you go research the original meaning of things instead of the meanings that the media tries to display, you start finding your peace. You start finding that peace that will allow your salvation to come through. You start finding your peace from probably many different spiritualities that make that whole persona, that whole spiritual being that you are now walking into. So that when this life is over, you have peace. I mean, true, blissful, and beautiful peace. And you wish nothing but the best for everyone on the outside of you, and you start wishing the best for even yourself. So, on that note, let me just light some peace real quick. Lighting peace. Filling the room with this beautiful peace. Beautiful peace. Filling the atmosphere with beautiful peace. Cleansing. Hopeful expectations of prosperity. So let's just light this for peace. And positivity, cleaning all vibrations of negative thoughts out of your space. When you find yourself asking yourself, why me? Or why it didn't happen to them instead of me? I'm a good person. I'm this, I'm that. Why it is like when you find yourself in that place of redundant negative thoughts, fill your atmosphere with peace. So we women are atmosphere people, You set the mood, that changes just our whole mood in general. That's like coming home, and when you come home, your whole house smells like trash. I know that makes me mad. That makes me so mad just because I walked into a funky house because I didn't take the trash out the night before or something like that. Or I cooked and I put the meat, because I still do eat chicken. I'm slowly but surely working on my way to being I'm not gonna say vegetarian only, but even vegan, because I did do a vegan challenge and I did it for 30 days, y'all. So I know it's possible. It's actually the preparation. But yeah, like setting our atmosphere, back to that, and finding our peace and doing the things that we girls like to do. And just loving being with you. Getting back to you. And there's nothing wrong, absolutely nothing wrong with spending time with yourself, even if you want to just go out for ice cream or go skating, or it's nothing wrong with doing things on your own. But trust me, even when you out there, if you are a gorgeous woman and a woman period, and you're confident enough to do that, to go out on your own and have a good time without the whole crew of yours going with you, that's going to attract some man who wants to know, like, wow, who is she? And she out here by herself with her man and looking around. But again, with your peace that you have when you in the house and you doing your own thing, have that same peace when you out there striking your stuff, doing your own thing. So have peace. And also, as the women that we are, another thing is not only polishing our nails and doing our hair, but also educating yourself. Sit back, reading a book, learning something new, even a new language. Right now I'm working on sign language. It's something that I've always wanted to do since I was a kid. And to me, it's like not just sign language, but it's like a part of like dance and being able to communicate, without words, and still, like, if you had an argument and both of your part, like, even though you and your partner can speak English, and y'all decided to have an argument and y'all did sign language instead of arguing back and forth, there would be no arguments, really. Like, you would be, all of that. I know that's so weird, but whatever. Love me or hate me, but just love me. So, this crystal is a healing crystal. Amethyst. I can't remember the name of this one, but this is for grounding. Just trying to be decisive, and just imagine yourself like as a tree, and the roots of your feet, even your hands, everything inside of you is like going further and further and further deep into the ground, so that you can stand firm on whatever it is that you're working on. And this is the tree. This is for anger, calmness also. The last thing I want to introduce to that piece, which I find very peaceful for myself, is I love arts and crafts, y'all. I just do. I got me some new paint markers, and oh my gosh, I'm excited to use them. So guess what else I bought? I went and bought me some earrings, and I am going to paint them, and I'm going to do me on them, and they are going to be hot, I think. These are little earrings, and I got me some markers, and I'm going to do me, and I'm going to be happy within my own skin, because healing comes within. Okay, that's one part. To give you a hint. What will she draw? What will she draw? Oh my gosh, I want to know what she's going to draw. If you can figure out what I'm going to draw, I'll send you a prize. Get better. Paint. Because she's looking forward. Always looking forward. And always here. Look at her. I like, tell me what you think. Did you guess what I was going to make? Let's see. This is your girl, Egyptian. I hope that you enjoyed this video. They will get better. I have so much more to share. I'm feeling in my own skin and believing in myself within, and healing within, and embracing within, and just being me within, and loving my skin. And oh yeah, I like poetry too. So maybe I'll add some of that to my next YouTube page. And I think I'm done. I appreciate you. Peace. Lead me to an everlasting path. Lead me to an everlasting path.